How is it now as you guys are working into it here in camp?
It's been super good. It's super competitive. The last 3 days we've been competing a lot, playing super fast, and everyone's pretty much picking it up pretty fast. So it's been good to see.
How do you think it maybe translates into and throughout the season?
I think it'll be a little bit smoother during camp. During the season, right now during camp guys are going super fast and stuff and trying to still learn it a little bit. But I think during the season we'll be so prepared that the game will be easier since we practice so hard.
One of the things Tomas said yesterday, I wanted to make it like when teams play us, it's like going to the dentist. Defensively, what are you guys doing to create havoc and to create some issues for another team?
Yeah, I would just say being disruptive. We're sending, I don't want to give too much of it, but a lot of five guys are picking up full and stuff like that is creating havoc and making other team, play fast. So, most teams don't want to play too fast, they want to play at their own pace. So I think our goal is to try to speed teams up and just, get them unorganized.
Do you think the team has a good mix of different types of defenders, not just bigs versus guards, but just different? Jalen's really sound. KCP's got a lot of steals on his resume. Do you think that there's some variety there that will help you?
Yeah, I think this year, we definitely had a lot of variety. Guys that were, good defenders last year got better this year. And then just adding this little bit of disruptiveness is going to help us a lot because we got guys flying all over the court. Everyone's kind of helping for each other. We're talking a lot more, so I think it's going to be good to see.
Do you have any idea whether your role is going to stay the same or change, or you had any conversations with the coaching staff from last year this year?
Not really. I think this only the season will tell.
What about defensively with the perimeter guys? Who do you think right now? Like, what's the competition like between you guys? KCP Kenny was saying that it's a lot of competition when it comes to you and the other perimeter defenders. What's that been like?
Just who would be the most disruptive. We're all picking up full, so it's been super. Any guy that's picking up full knows how hard it is conditioning wise. So we're pushing each other on both ends of the floor, I would say.
Who's been the most disruptive so far?
I'm always going to say myself. I feel like everyone has been, KCP. But I feel like even the guys that you would not think so much are also picking up full, so it's good to see everyone doing it.
Someone once talked about the chippiness that you get to after the first day of camp, and guys start realizing, okay, we're competing for jobs. What has some of that chippiness been like, even on a competitive level?
Yeah, I think it's been good. It's a lot of trash talk, but it's also healthy at the same time because guys are going out there competing for jobs and just, trying to make each other better. I would say that it's super competitive. Everyone's going at it. Everyone's trying to win every drill. A lot of different drills, a lot of different games we're playing, and just trying to win every one.
How has this training camp been different for you from some of the others that you've been involved in?
I would say more competitive. A lot more games, a lot more competition and stuff like that, and a lot more guys getting after it and super intense. Like I even talked to Kenny about it. He was like, man, that was intense. So it's new for him, so obviously it's going to be new for me as well.
Who is winning today in all those competitions? Was there someone who was showing, top of multiple different situations? The biggest.
It's more so team wise. It's more so team, so you can't really track who's winning the most because every drill is a little different. Some teams win, some team win another drill. So stuff like that.
You guys were first in pace last year, so how much faster is this training camp than last year? You're still talking about speed. How much faster are y'all going on stuff?
It seems like we're playing a lot faster, so I don't. It's going to be surprising to see the numbers, but I feel like we're a lot faster this year, and also picking up. So I feel like we're going to make the other team play faster. So I think ultimately it's going to help our offense get a little bit more faster as well. So I like to see the numbers, but we feel like we're going to be playing a lot more faster.
And what's the competition like, or just how do you see yourself fitting with you and Ty Jerome together this year?
Yeah, I think I'm a combo guard, so I could play the one of the two. Last year coming off the bench, I was kind of the main ball handler. So this year having Ty, having Ja, I feel like this adds another dynamic guard to our lineup. So I've been playing with Ty most of the training camp and just playing off the ball, playing on the ball. And I feel like it's been helping me a lot just because I could spot up or I could play on the ball, and whichever one gets it could push it. So I'm kind of helping him, he's helping me.
At the end of last season, you talked about reducing turnovers as a personal goal. That was sort of a problem for the whole team last season. Is there a relationship between, or a tension between, the speed you're trying to play at, but also trying to maintain the ball control? Is that something that the whole team sort of has to work on, the ball handlers in particular?
Yeah, I think that was an issue last year because we were playing so fast. But like I said, we're playing so fast in practice that in the game, hopefully it slows down for us. So we're able to slow down and see the game a little bit slower and make quick decisions and make the right decisions. So they're just trying to play fast and try to limit those turnovers.
What do you think about Cedric Howard so far?
I think it's been super impressive. I think I've been on this team every day, so I've been enjoying being on this team. It's been fun to play with him offensively, defensively. Yeah, he's been really good.
Is he kind of looking like what you expected him to be, you know, based on where he was drafted and stuff like that? Like, how's he coming along?
I think he kind of exceeded my expectations. I never really saw any of his highlights, but I've been around like top picks, and I feel like he's been one of the better ones I've ever seen. So I don't know what he was drafted for, defense or offense, but he's been kind of exceeding whatever I thought he was going to be because he's a really good defender, but he's also really good on offense. So I feel like he's better than I thought he was going to be.
What are your thoughts on being back in Nashville, and how do you feel about the fan base that represents the Grizzlies in Nashville?
Yeah, I think it's good. Last year, we came out here as well and saw like the fan base, and I don't really know that that many Grizzlies fans in Nashville, but I think it's good to be back. I went to college here, so it's always good to be back.
Did you go to any spots, any of your favorite restaurants, or any sites that you saw?
Nah, not really. I don't really have too many restaurants out here, but just being around the team, we went to a couple spots, but it's been good.
Anything else?
Appreciate you.
Thanks, Scotty.